eyes, 50% of her head. I feel like that's crazy work. I'm gonna edit this right now to show you an accurate depiction of what I would genuinely look like if I was from Slay the Princess. Sexy, aren't I? Hi guys, welcome back to another video of Slay the Princess. Today we'll be playing the last one. Wish me luck, and I hope you enjoyed the last installment of Slay the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is
It's a princess!
To slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Whatever you say, baby girl, we're following you today. I know I don't usually listen to you, but let's just follow your instructions. Okay.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Anyway, okay, so do a quiet kill. So that means I just go straight into the cabin, grab the dagger, and do my thing. Got you.
A warning before you go any further.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to slay
you from slaying her.
Almost got the full thing.
Don't believe a word she says.
This is exciting. Last installment.
I'm not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Yeah, it's too late. We've dug our grave.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine is
the blade
crazy
is
work.
your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What if we just what if we pick our own weapon? Go against the grain, you know, be a bit more unique. Anyway, take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
It nerves me every time.
To slay the princess and save the world without.
It nerves me every time the music just stops. It terrifies me. But anyway, and to the basement. We're just gonna silently go inside. What the fuck did I do there?
The basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. A hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
For real, queen. Whisper those things in my ears.
Up the stairs.
Who's there?
None of your beeswax, queen!
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Continue down the stairs.
You're still listening to reason.
Why is he being so...
You walk down the stairs.
What was I gonna say?
And lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Dude, #1 waffler over here won't shut the hell up.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus
Probably
on the
not.
task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Oh my god, how'd you guess? Queen. Interlinked. Just steal your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Big noggin of mine.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Come at me, bitch.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
What if she isn't? Yeah, we just gotta slay the princess. Silent kill.
Push forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Yo, I've never noticed this before. Why are her eyes 50% of her head? I feel like that's crazy work. I'm gonna edit this right now to show you an accurate depiction of what I would genuinely look like if I was from Slay the Princess. Sexy, aren't I?
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Hopefully, I'm
I'm
done.
almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder.
Yo, Yapparoonie. Speaking Japanese and
Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
I'd hope so.
It's like she's convinced she can't die. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
Of course it is, she's dead. Why is it blacked out? I'm not sure, I feel like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve.
It's over. You could check her sleeves if you want, but I can assure you that there's nothing hidden up there.
Why didn't it let me choose the option?
We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Oh, I know the harm.
I
She's
really
gonna fucking
don't
kill
think
us.
you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Aye! Bitch! They're not even giving me an option, no! No. Okay, so I cannot follow a path the same way in one game. So I fucked up for you guys. I'm gonna have to follow a different ending. Let's remove the blade.
You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I really wanted to do this ending.
But as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side. What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
You got me there.
Let's get out of here. It's too late for that now.
Shit.
Ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own deeper between your ribs. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now.
This is such a
See
waste
you
of an
around.
ending.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate?
I had no choice!
At least you managed to take her with you.
Listen, if it was up to me, that wouldn't have
Whatever
gone that
that's
way.
worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
I'm getting the pussy ending by accident. The razor. Excuse you? I got a new
You're on a
headset.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yo, I'm gonna start hitting the fucking gritty to this.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Proceed to generally proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Okay.
You couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here with you. We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine.
Proceed into the cabin. I wonder if it will block out options, because we've done a similar ending to this
The
before.
interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards.
What the fuck?
Their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
What have we done? Okay.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Explore. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. Explore. Approach the mirror. Enter the basement. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us.
Let's just go down there and have a civilized conversation, guys. Approach the mirror. Approach the mirror.
Walk up to
There's
the
not
wall
going to be
next to
anything
the
there,
basement
but
door.
might as well.
It's a wall. Isn't much to see here.
He never
What are you
mentions
talking
mirror.
about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I know.
But there was a mirror a second ago.
I wonder if every time we do that, Okay, this music is creeping me the fuck out.
Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place.
Here's one thing I wonder is, every time we go to touch the mirror, does that impact the ending ever so slightly? Like, are the characters more likely to have different voice lines because they trust us less now that, like, the narrator trusts us less now that we've touched the mirror? Or anything like that? Like, or maybe other characters think we're insane, you know? I think that would be very interesting.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall.
Yo, we fucked up.
The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head.
I don't know what to do now.
Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
It's gonna be like, I miss you, baby!
I hope you've come to rescue me.
Yeah, I knew it!
I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us. Like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
I don't want to kill her.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Let's talk fast. I know you have a knife. I'll let you out of here if you drop it.
A knife? What are you talking about?
Oh, stop being a bitch,
Knife?
please.
Where would I keep a knife?
Oh, please stop being so pedantic. Just talk to me.
Why would I stab you to death? I don't know you. You haven't given me a reason to stab you to death. It would be so silly of me to cut you open and look at your insides.
What the fuck are you on? She must have took something.
Sworn we didn't mention stabbing anyone to death. Sounds like she's really out for blood. Fortunately for you, she isn't armed.
You sure about that? Prove it then. Prove that you don't have a knife.
It would be so much easier to prove that I do have a sharp object. I could just show it to you. But I don't have one, so I can't.
What is she on?
The princess smiles as she pulls her hands from behind her back.
But look at this. Hands. Hands that don't have anything in them to stab you with.
Then why are you talking like that?
Her smile stretches into an even wider grin as she shakes her sleeves.
And empty sleeves, too. Look at how few stabbing implements I have. It's practically zero.
Why are you acting like that? I don't have the key.
Oh, you don't. Okay, I see. I have an idea. You should come over here and stare directly at the chains. You won't be able to find a key if you don't know what it's supposed to look like, so you better come right within close staring distance just to be sure.
What the fuck is wrong with that?
I have absolutely zero doubts. Who is going to stab us if we get close to her? She certainly feels threatening. Just because she's acting like she's going to stab you doesn't mean she has the means to actually do it.
No, she's definitely going to stab us. Look at her.
All the more reason to jump into the deep end and deal with her right now before you waste any more time getting stuck in your head.
I'd like to trust you, but you're being really suspicious right now.
That's so rude of you, passing judgments on strangers you've never met just because they're different from you. How would you like it if I did that, huh?
Who are you?
Silly little bird face thinks he's so serious coming down here but doesn't know anything. Thinks he can tell me to get rid of all the knives I don't even have while he gets to wave one around right in front of me. I bet you didn't like that, did you? I bet you didn't like being judged for no reason.
How many more times does she have to vaguely threaten you before you finally decide you're ready to deal with her?
Dude, I don't know.
We're clearly still figuring out our angle. We don't have the luxury of watching this from a distance. Oh, I'm sorry, do you think I'm in a position of luxury right now? My entire world is at risk. Then maybe you should behave with a little more humility. A bit of self-deprecation would go a long way.
Preach!
No, I have my dignity.
Where?
Fine, and will continue to treat you exactly how you deserve to be treated.
Okay, but what if you're hiding it somewhere secret? If I come close to you, you're just going to stab me. Do you remember what happened last time? Can we just talk things through? We killed each other last time. I'd rather not do that again.
But if we killed each other, then why are we here? Right now. Both of us normal and unstabbed.
Her voice is getting distorted slowly, like it wasn't that distorted previously.
I do have to hand it to her, that's a very good question. And it's one with a simple answer. You haven't slain her yet. So how about you get moving? Last time? What are you talking about? Ugh, it's like the two of you are working together on this. Aren't you listening to her? She's obviously lying through her teeth. I'm terrible at spotting lies, and even I can tell something's up here. We can't be the only ones that looped back to the start. Someone else has to remember, right? Yes, something is obviously up, and we can all tell that she's lying. The thing she's lying about is how dangerous she is, not dimension hopping or time travel or whatever it is you think you're doing.
Who would have mentioned that? Look, I know that you're mad at me, but I think we both just need to know what happened after you died last time.
That's funny. You're funny. I'm not dead, so I can't have died.
You can't have a conversation with this woman! What if we're both honest to each other? Let's be honest.
That doesn't sound like me.
I think I've said my piece at this point.
Yeah, I've said it too. I'm done.
I think we all have. But if you want to keep exhausting your questions, it beats getting stabbed to death.
Even the characters are done with me. Turn around and leave. Let's turn around and leave. Bye.
It's boring if you leave.
She's bored? That's absurd. She doesn't get to be bored. Not in a way that matters. She's a prisoner. She's... In a sudden burst of movement, the princess leaps towards you, a blade erupting from her free arm.
What the
her
fuck?
wrist limp and empty from the violent expulsion. Huh. So I guess she did have a knife of her own after all. How conciliatory of you. We appreciate it, really. Now what are we going to do?
Yeah, we're fucked, guys. There's no...
At least we're safe here. She's still in chains. And those chains stop her from continuing her advance, at least for a moment. She looks down at them with something between annoyance and confusion. And then she slices through her arm.
She's insane! She has never been a normal character.
Okay, maybe we aren't safe here. She doesn't even hesitate before darting towards you with a terrifying speed you can't hope to outpace. Ah, shit! Okay, she's down an arm and we still have a weapon. I guess we'll have to use it. And use it you do. But unfortunately for you
Fucking look at that thing!
the entire world, you are horribly outmatched.
Our blade cannot be bigger than, like, what, 5 inches?
You keep pace with her for a single
our
brief
hands
and
can't be
wordless
too.
exchange before she severs your hand and, with it, your only line of defence. She's much better at this than she was last time. Yeah, it's unreal. Bloody cheater.
I'm going to kill you now.
Lucy's direct.
With a squelch, she does just that.
She looks so unsatisfied, though. Was it worth it?
Everything goes dark,
And
and you die.
Yeah, was it worth it, Queen? The arms race. Yeah, neither of us had arms by the end of it.
Path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're gonna have to keep
Fuck
doing this
that!
over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin.
I love this guy!
What? The interior of the cabin? A constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy.
What the hell have we done?
Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now?
Real?
The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight. Yeah, but for whom? Someone or something is out there pulling the strings, and we're all just puppets until we can figure out how to see them.
I got 2 extra voices that time.
But what if that someone is us, eh? If we were the ones pulling the strings, I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have died twice already. Great, so obviously you've already been here. How many times?
Twice. If we're just counting this run, all the other runs, we've probably been here about 20.
This is our 3rd? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realise that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is down to destruction, right?
Yeah, we can't do anything about that, but we just aren't very good at this.
That can't be right, that's too much responsibility. It's only too much responsibility if these worlds are real. Let's just stay focused. The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it.
Rio!
You take the blade before letting me finish telling you what's there. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses sharp. That's right, we've got to be able to win eventually. What if winning is the wrong move?
Dude, I've got the whole cast of Inside Out right now.
It isn't. I don't care whether you trust me or not, but at least trust that defeating the person who has apparently killed you twice already is a good idea. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right?
Thanks, Einstein.
But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. We can see our reality just fine. Why should we trust his? I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
Stop whispering in my ear.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it.
Rio, just let me do my own
Let's
thing.
just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess.
The voice of the cheater is so me right now. In all honesty, anything he says from this point is probably going to be what I'm thinking.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion. It feels like it's hiding something from us. It's part of the big picture. I just know it. That's why it's being kept from us.
Hey, don't get too cocky. You can't know you're gonna disappear in 10 minutes.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom.
What the fuck is going on?
Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance.
Hi,
She
Queen.
gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's
We're cooked. We're
She's
cooked.
acting like she already knows she's won. Thinking about dying makes us as good as dead. The only thing that matters is survival. Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
I don't even think once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet. Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
At least 2, actually.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now. Your internal bickering is cut short.
Why you gotta do that?
The sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades, glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain clatters to the floor.
Hi, Edward.
She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for it.
There's no reason we can't talk this out. We're going to unconditionally surrender. Oh, that's easy. I'm gonna try flirting with her. I fear we're gone too far for that. We're going to fight with her, and we're going to have... she wins by killing us, right? So let's beat her to it. All these ideas suck. Think up something better. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, that's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer. If
We're
we
gonna
think.
die. We're gonna die.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight.
What the fuck?
She skewers you.
Hey, you know what? I'm hankering a bit of a kebab right now. Give me a doner kebab.
Ow.
Anyone want to send over a kebab to my crib? Just saying. Ow.
What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us.
We did great.
Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? You're on Earth. No, you're in Earth. Where the hell are you? We're dead, aren't we?
What?
We're dead. How long have we been dead? Have we been dead the whole time? Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
What the fuck have we done?
This is 4. No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it's us better than her.
Yeah, let's try. We're going to... Yeah, let's just surrender. I'm done. It doesn't work, and she kills you again and again and again and again. Your memory blurs as your consciousness leaps from life to life to life, holding on snippets of the conflict that transpires.
What's the point? It's all the same. She skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Maybe
Just
we've got a
have to
point.
hit her harder.
Oh?
She skewers you.
You'll have to be trickier than that.
Then you skewer yourself.
Real!
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought. Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman.
Smitten terrifies me.
She skewers you.
You're cute.
Ah! Us?
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Listen, I'm just trying to flirt with her at this point. Go back to episode 1 if you want to see me flirt.
Okay, let's go again. She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skewers you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
See? We're getting better.
I don't think this is an improvement.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason.
Oh yeah, she's definitely reasonable of all people.
Skewers you. We're getting close to something, can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time, that's all we need. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 4? No. We've gone too far.
Your Honour, don't lose your head. We're in a cabin and we'll take it from here.
This is insane.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good.
It's hard to focus with this fucking guy. Anyway, I've never gotten to chapter 4 before. This is crazy. For a last ending as well, this is insane.
Whoa! What if? Throw it out the window.
We've got everyone on board with us.
Over my dead body. That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. But I can't say I mind anymore. Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman?
Beautiful is an overstatement.
Sure, I can think of a better way to die. Yeah, they're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything.
Yes, subliminal messaging going on here.
The only thing we're gonna manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them? Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
It's crazy.
We heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover.
This guy's insane.
Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs, only it's more of a slide. We know.
This is crazy. I'm not even doing anything. They're taking the narrative forward, which is crazy.
Fine. I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or this room, or anything? It feels like I'm hardly a part of this.
Oh, this has gone wrong in so many ways. Yep.
Fine. You make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
You know, this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again? I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's good even. I like that. I got something ready for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Have your hands just grew?
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you.
This narrative is just gonna carry on. I don't think we have any say in this, so let's just watch it roll.
Are you going to say what she does?
I wanna know.
Do you want me to talk?
He's so petty now.
Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really? Okay then.
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches.
Oh, what the fuck have we done?
And then it erupts. She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room is a
What have we done?
of blades.
What have we done?
Are you ready for what comes next?
No!
Holy shit!
Yeah!
She's gorgeous. Absolutely divine.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Oh, no.
Yes, behold the
Why are we all of a sudden in love with her?
Do you think we can throw her out the window? That looked painful. How is she still alive? Heart's still beating, that's all she needs. This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
I've no clue what we've done. I've no clue where the narrative is going. I don't think I have any control over it anymore. This is insane.
She doesn't even have a back anymore. How are we supposed to stab her in it? This is all just a sick joke. I hate existing. We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Ah, we've caused a shitstorm. Empty your mind.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
What the fuck? She's still here. Him too? Okay.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for once.
Not real. I haven't took this seriously since day one. You do not act, and yet through the inaction your body moves on its own. The princess strikes as you approach, but as her blow finishes its arc, you're already somewhere else.
You're incredible.
Not to flatter myself, baby, but... Your weapons clash again and again, and you and her are entering a rhythm free of thought and free to self. Oh, free of self. There is only the dance, the ebb and flow, the shifting of the tides back and forth between you. The deeper you fall into your play, the faster your hearts pound and the faster the momentum volleys between you. An endlessly building crescendo, bitch can't read, crescendo, and then an opening. Your blade strikes free of volition. Can't read anymore. Your blade strikes free of volition, and hers strikes too. Both strikes are lethal. Neither of you will survive, but neither of you fear what's to come. This is a good ending. You do not get to see each other die, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Approach the mirror. This feels like the perfect ending to get on my last run. You do so. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach towards the glass. It's time for you to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see a figure, faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Explore. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
The fuck? A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. It's blinking! And then another crack forms, and another. What the fuck? So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me, or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? Met you many times. Have you been the same? Okay, I'm gonna ask. You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why?
Because among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed. And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
This is so cool. The cursor has changed. Oh, every time I ask a question, the shard's gonna go off, so we have to pick wisely. What are you? Are you something like me?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
In one of my lies, you doubted yourself. You thought all of this was wrong. Yes! Valid point.
Oh, do that. That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. This construct you're in contains every possible world at once. The fact that you managed to find one reality among trillions where I was delusional proves nothing.
Yeah, but at least you're not as strong-witted as you thought. What is the princess? Did you make her too? Ooh, yes.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Is that why you couldn't see the mirror?
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
Ooh.
Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Oh yeah, you did terrible. After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live?
Nobody alive has done anything to you. I'm all gone. But if you and the princess want to smite the rest of them for the crimes of a dead man, if you really want to be that petty, there isn't much I can do to stop you.
Yo, he fucking hates us even in his death. Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. I don't feel pain. Not physically.
So narrator is more like a concept of perception. I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along? Has he known about the previous experiences and just been pretending?
I haven't. And that's by both necessity and design.
Oh, okay, so
This
he genuinely doesn't know.
exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
So he wasn't lying.
But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
How? So you do know about the looping. So many of the times I met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me. It wasn't me. As to why they lied, perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced that they had to be the first version of them that you'd encountered. Anything else would have been too existentially unpleasant. And for all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them are right and which of them are wrong, really?
This narrator is weirdly accepting, opposed to most of the other narrators who typically try and refuse things. This is
Except
crazy.
for me, I can tell you for a fact that I'm right.
Okay, bitch. I'm right too. Maybe I'm left. No one will ever know. Suck my bollock. And what is my true identity? That's a good question.
You're the Long Quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
I ain't doing that, bitch! Let's just destroy the mirror. I'm done. I think I've asked everything I need to know. You have heard enough. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh, okay. Did that go to plan? Oh, there she is, the final vessel.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment.
I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means. Yep, I'm the Long Quiet!
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Ooh. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitude.
She hella peaceful.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
See, I'm a big fan of philosophy, and as an existentialist, I believe it is a very important part of your life, death is. It's very significant, but it kind of has to happen, so I'm gonna keep her. So many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Do you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions, and I need answers before I can make a decision. No, we know our decision. We're not slaying the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. I told you what was going to happen when we reached this point. I'm not slaying the princess. I believe it's fair in the world, so.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield.
I love you.
Let's take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Oh shit, what have we done? What have we done now? What have we fucked up this time? You are free, she's with you.
It's magnificent.
Is this soft Rex? What the fuck? There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. Explore what happens now. Step into the infinite. Why not? You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contain 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Achievement, there are no endings, only new beginnings. Wow. Well, that's gonna be it for today's episode. We finally completed the game. It was great. I loved it. I do feel a bit unsatisfied with the ending. I feel I maybe should have chose to be alone, but I kind of wanted death to exist. Throughout all the endings, it was amazing. Thank you so much to the creators for making this. Thank you to Preston, who gave me my SD card that helped me make this video. It was for a birthday gift, and the video wouldn't be out without him, so thank him as well in the comments. It was amazing. If you guys ever want me to hop back in, I'd be happy to do so. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of you lovely people who came along the journey with me. I appreciate every single one of you. I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.